Did you know that every year millions of wild boars have to be eliminated? To learn how farmers and hunters deal with this enormous task, stay tuned till the end of the video. You won't be able to take your eyes off the exciting footage. Farmers and hunters use helicopters to eliminate huge groups of wild boars in less time and with fewer people than traditional methods. This way of hunting is very effective because it allows you to quickly target and kill several animals at once. A single hunter on foot or in a ground trap can only take out one boar at a time, but a helicopter allows you to kill many more in a short amount of time. Wild boars are a massive agricultural problem. They destroy food crops worth billions of dollars annually, damage property and disrupt ecosystems. In some areas, wild boar populations have grown so large that they've become a danger to humans. That's why farmers and hunters sometimes have to take drastic measures to control their numbers. But how do they find these elusive animals? It's not easy to track them down because wild boars are fast and smart. If you try to hunt them on the ground, they will easily escape. And if you set a trap, they may end up destroying it before you even get there. That's where helicopters come in. Farmers and hunters use them to locate large groups of wild boars. Helicopters allow them to cover vast areas quickly and quietly. This is important because if the boars hear or see you coming, they will run away. Helicopters are also useful for tracking wounded animals. When a helicopter flies overhead, it's much easier to spot a wounded boar than when you're on the ground. If the animal is hiding in tall grass or thick bushes, a hunter on foot may never find it, but a helicopter can spot a wounded animal from miles away. The best part about using a helicopter is that it allows hunters to kill several animals at once. On average, each helicopter can eliminate around 100 wild boars per day. This is much faster than traditional methods. With a helicopter, you don't need to spend hours setting up traps or tracking animals. You can eliminate large groups of boars in just a few minutes. To do this, they use specialized weapons and rifles. They're designed to take out boars quickly and precisely. If you've ever seen a hunting rifle, you know that they're typically large and heavy. This is because they need to be powerful enough to take down big game like deer and elk. However, these rifles are not ideal for use from a helicopter. They're simply too big and bulky. Instead, hunters use smaller, more compact rifles that are still powerful enough to kill a boar. These rifles are typically equipped with scopes, which allow the hunter to see the target more clearly. This is important because hunters must take into account the movement of the helicopter, the recoil of the rifle, and the wind when aiming at a target. All these factors can affect the trajectory of the bullet, so a scope helps the hunter to make a more accurate shot. The helicopter guns used for culling wild boars are incredibly dangerous and deadly. They consist of two connected 12-gauge shotguns, firing multiple bullets at once. These shotguns are mounted on a large caliber and have special mounts for stability during firing. The combination of these weapons makes it possible to quickly and effectively eliminate dangerous animals. Helicopter guns are a highly specialized piece of equipment and can only be used by experienced hunters. They require a great deal of skill and precision to operate, but in the hands of a trained professional, they are an invaluable tool for eliminating wild boars. Farmers who own helicopters use them to herd the animals toward hunters on the ground, who finish them off. Other farmers use the helicopters to collect the dead boars. This way, no animal goes to waste. The collected boars are usually processed for their meat, which can be sold or donated to those in need. In some cases, farmers and hunters work with local authorities to coordinate helicopter hunts. This is especially common in areas where there are a lot of boars and few hunters. Authorities may also provide financial assistance to farmers who participate in helicopter hunts. It's important to note that helicopter hunts are carefully planned operations. Helicopters, weapons, and terrain all pose potential risks. That's why it's important to have experienced professionals do the job. Using helicopters to cull wild boars is an effective way to protect crops and livestock, while also making use of the animals that are culled. This practice has been around for many years, and it's likely to continue into the future. By combining traditional hunting methods with modern technology, farmers and hunters are able to keep wild boar populations under control and protect the crops and livestock that we all rely on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more updates. We wish you a good mood and a successful hunt.